For this next set of examples, we will focus on combining like terms. And so when we combine like terms, really, you probably most remember doing something of this nature, where the like term is the x value. Now we need to focus on the like term being a radical, so we could have a similar situation here, where the like term in this case is the square root of 2, and of course we would just carry the square root of 2. And then if a radical can be a like term, then a radical with any root value can also be a like term. And we have to know how to multiply these as well, add and subtract. Now, as you can see in example number 3, especially in part B, there's a situation here where the cube root of 16 and the cube root of 2 are not like terms, so we're going to have to split the cube root of 16 apart so that we can create the like term itself before we actually do the operation. So you want to always be looking for that to be able to pull apart a particular root value. If you look in example C, you can see that we have two binomials with radical terms. So you would simply FOIL here, and then when you FOIL them together, you're going to be multiplying radicals first, and then somewhere in the process you're going to be adding radicals with like terms. And so you have to really pay attention to whether you have like terms or not, or whether you can create those like terms. So go ahead and try sample problem number 3. You got part A and B, and go ahead and give those two a shot and see if you can come up with the given answer. Okay, for part A, you can see that the cube root of 81 and the cube root of 3 are not like terms. So really we got to see, what can I break this up to that would give me a cube root of 3, because I know I want it to be the same. And so if you just did simple division of 81 divided by 3, you're going to see you're going to get 27. So we have a cubed root of 27, and then of course minus the cube root of 3. Now the cube root of 27, and you can use your calculator again, is just simply 3. So we have 3 times the cube root of 3 minus the cube root of 3. And so that it's not as confusing, what I'll do is I'll use a different color here so that you can see the coefficients. I know we have a lot of 3's going on right there. It's kind of hard to see. So now we have 3 times the cube root of 3 minus 1 times the cube root of 3, and we can simply subtract the coefficients and then carry the like term. And so we get 2 times the cube root of 3. Alright? And so that's basically simplifying radicals using like terms. Part B, we basically just want to FOIL this. So I go through the foiling process and I get the products. And then negative square root of 7 times positive square root of 7 is going to give me negative square root of 49. Now you can see in these middle terms we have like terms. So that'll be 2 square roots of 7, and then minus, and then the square root of 49 is just simply 7. And then we can't forget that 15 and 7 are considered like terms as well. So we have 8 minus 2 times the square root, square root of 7. And that'll be our final answer for that problem.